all the places nobody goes. I wanna teach all the things that nobody knows. I wanna grow wings, leave the coop, learn to fly. Bungee jump from the tallest building in Dubai. I wanna fly around town in my UFO. I wanna eat real food, not the GMOs. I wanna make moves, call the shots like the boss. I wanna love like I never lost.
Welcome back to Desertwood Days. I am here with the talented Titus Covington. Welcome, Titus.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, it's been a while since I've seen you.
It's been too long, honestly. And before we continue, I have to say something.
What's that?
You look great.
Thank you.
Love the outfit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying not to arrest folks while I'm here on
please,
set, okay?
please.
So, you're an actor,
Yes,
filmmaker.
yes.
You're also a screenwriter as well.
Yes, indeed. I'm actually, right now working on a cooking show
Okay.
with ParadoxUniverse.net, which is a platform that I'm going to push a lot of my things on.
Okay.
Where it's just me and my son. And the cooking show is kind of like on the background. And we talk more about how it's doing for him with the
Mhm.
divorce and
Okay.
being a young guy and trying to figure out his way.
How old is he?
He's 7, just turned 7 this month.
Oh, okay. So you guys will be cooking together?
Yes,
Oh.
yes. While we're talking out,
Oh, okay.
possible
So it's
issues
not
that
about
come
the
up.
food. It's about the father and son.
Correct.
Right.
Bonding and seeing how that
Yes.
works out.
I like that. I like that. So I haven't seen you in so long.
Yes.
Other than the cooking show, have you been doing any acting lately?
Very much so. I've been in and out of movies. I've 2035, which is an alien, a movie that's been out. A lot of Paradox Universe things I've been in. Pretty much anytime they need somebody, you'll probably see me at least in the background of something. So I've probably last time we met, I probably did 20 things, 20 movies.
Probably so.
Yeah.
You do theater also, don't you?
Correct. I started off in the theater. A while back in 2003 is when I started off.
Oh.
Teacher of mine, Cornell Calhoun,
Okay.
got me introduced to it. He said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Nothing." And he said, "Well, you're going to be in a play." I said, "No, I'm not." He said, "Yes, you is." I said, "No, I'm not."
I'm trying to remember if that was the first time I met you. Was it in stage rather than film?
No, so that was back in Cleveland, Ohio. So
Oh, okay.
right after that, which was the Mighty Scarabs, I came back here and the very first thing was 0%. And then
So I may have met you with
Genesis.
Joseph.
Definitely
But-
Joseph.
okay.
Yeah, so pretty much wherever he's doing, I'm pretty much doing some of the same
Okay.
things.
Okay. So when was it that you decided that you want to be an actor?
Back when Calhoun said, "Hey, you're going to do this theater stuff." So back then.
So you started off at the theater.
Yeah, and I loved it. I loved being in front of people. I loved making them laugh. We started off in the comedy, All My Flowers. And then from there, I just got hooked and I stayed with him doing some things that
Uh-huh.
he was doing back there in Cleveland, Ohio. And when I came here, just moved with my family, so I wanted to be close to LA,
Right.
but not in California.
Right. So what caused the transition from theater to film?
Watching movies and thinking I could do it too. So that's
That's usually what
I was like, I think I could do this.
you can do that.
Yeah. So I tried my hand at it, and I like it a lot. But I'm going towards writing more.
You're
So
going towards writing
writing and
more.
producing things like that.
Okay, but if someone called you there,
I'm there.
you're gonna jump in there.
No problems. No problems.
Who are some of your favorite leading male actors?
Ooh, I'm liking a lot what Michael B. Jordan is doing.
Mhm.
One phenomenal actor, and I like the fact that he's almost in everything. So I like
Right.
that. Denzel Washington, of
Mhm.
course, one of my faves growing up. And Will Smith, of course.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is a new one. If I can add that
Yes.
in. I like just what he's been doing as like a whole production.
Right,
So-
right. You know what I'm loving about you're seeing the growth right in front of your face with Kevin Hart.
Definitely.
Most people think of him as the funny man,
Right.
but I don't know if you saw his last film about his daughter.
Oh yes.
That movie would have you crying. That is such an amazing
Yeah.
film.
He's really growing into like a real powerhouse. and
Yes,
I
he is.
gotta respect it.
Yes, he
Definitely.
is. And you know that shows you as an actor or filmmaker that you can get to that level as well.
Definitely.
You have to keep going
Yeah.
and learning. And
Yeah.
a lot of time we were talking about that earlier. People want to jump from here to there
It's not gonna
and
happen.
skip all those spots unless you're already there.
Yeah, and then you don't really move. Like thing I like people tell me is it takes 12 years to be an overnight success.
Hmm.
So that just shows you
Look, I
gotta
ain't
go
got
through
12
a process.
years. No.
So you gotta find it, girl.
With I know you enjoy theater.
Yes.
Since you've been in film, could you tell us one of your favorite characters?
Ooh, yes. I would have to say the Alien in 2025. Even though it was pretty rough dealing with the outfit, I kind of like the fact that I can do this thing and be seen underneath the mask and still try to show my emotions being covered up, you
Right.
know.
And
That was
that's
pretty
what I'm
cool.
trying to peel this onion because I know there's something else about you that you were doing. Besides, what other skill set do you bring to acting? I mean, did you do karate or was there something
Oh,
else you were doing?
well, yes, I basically grew up fighting.
Mm.
You know, self defense. I should say. I shouldn't say
Uh-huh.
fighting, but self
Well,
defense.
yeah, I used to beat up kids all the time.
No, but I so since I was young, and I'm trying to move towards when it comes to film to doing action films
Oh,
and
okay.
doing what I've learned in the past to cohort with the film and things like that. So trying to
So
make it
how would you describe your style?
as an actor. Or,
Hmm.
oh, I want to say I want to be a mix of the three that I named:
Oh,
the Michael
okay.
B. Jordan, the Denzel Washington, and a touch of the Kevin Hart.
Mm.
You know, I want to be that mogul of the Kevin Hart. I want to do films that make you cry
Uh-huh.
and make you think, like the Will Smiths and powerful pieces as Denzel Washington has done since I've known or
Do
seen
you
him film.
do you think that that's achievable
Almost
for
definitely,
one person?
definitely,
I think so.
definitely.
Well, that's awesome.
You just have to drive, and like we said before, if it takes 12 years, I'm gonna get there.
So you feel that those three different
Characteristics of them,
characteristics are achievable.
yeah, most definitely. I think with my long list of work that I've done in the film industry, I think I've touched bits and pieces. Haven't dived as far as I want to in some parts, but what I've been doing is writing a lot of my own things and
Okay.
getting them together to push them out so that those pieces I want to do, I can actually just do it with my own format. Things like that.
So have you produced anything of your own?
Not to completion yet, but we have things that's going to fly out very, very soon.
Okay.
Very, very soon.
Okay.
Like within the next 2-3 months.
Okay, that's awesome. What would Titus tell the young
Good question.
Titus filmmaker?
Mostly it's going to be hard. Stay focused. The things that you want to do in the beginning, do them. Smile a lot and make friends.
Save you from getting wrinkles, also.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I'm getting up there in age, so I don't think I can fight it. It's coming.
So that's some good advice that you would tell little Titus, because at a lot of times we never hear people talking about patience
Sure.
or I don't say waiting your turn, because I think when it's your turn, it's going to be your turn and you're going to know it.
Yeah, definitely. You have to be prepared as well too. There's nothing worse than having an opportunity and not being prepared for it.
So what does being prepared mean to you?
Studying your craft, at least having an idea of what area or which way you want to go, and just know that after you receive it, what's next. So you want to be a writer, all right? Do a little writing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get those opportunities right. Great, that's cool. Now what? What's after that? Because once you get there, and you're just standing still, that's how people fall off.
And you know what, being prepared is like you taking the time, and we appreciate you being on the show
Most
today.
definitely. Most definitely.
And there's some people that wouldn't take the time to do something like that because they're scared
True.
or for other reasons. But we've had people on the show that's probably been in the industry for 20, 30 years
True.
or longer. Music industry, film industry. I mean, but they know the importance of showcasing their talent and their brand. And that's another thing I'd like you to talk about your brand.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of them, but right now, which I'm pushing out now is Suited, which is just my name backwards, and it's just an umbrella company that's based upon doing things that most people won't.
Mm.
So it's pretty much it's a lot to it, but I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay.
with that piece of that. But yeah, when it comes to the brand and branding yourself, you can't be scared to do little things like that.
Right.
You know, coming out or seeing you once. I haven't seen you in a while. So once the opportunity came, I was going to shoot for it, of course. And you have to showcase who you are
Right.
because there's somebody who doesn't know you.
That is true. That is true. So if there was this fabulous dream project
Yes.
that they were hiring Titus to work for, what would that look like?
I would like to do a thriller where I get free range to go deep into the character and then produce that character on film. So, like, I don't know if you're familiar with Jim Carrey in 23. He did a thriller called 23.
I don't think I've seen that one. I'm going to have to look into that.
Please do. Please do. It's a really good movie. And so something similar to that.
Okay.
So it's basically he was a murderer, but he didn't know it. And he's trying to figure out who did murders. And so it's psychological thriller.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Okay. You've been working with Joseph a lot. You guys have some of the
Definitely.
same types of thoughts on
Yeah.
filmmaking.
Yes, and we're moving in, the same line. So.
Well, you guys work for the same production company.
Yes, we do.
so
We're
I can see
tying
that.
together. Yes, some
Yeah.
things and moving forward, and you have to align yourself with people who are moving the same route you are,
True.
and it's just as passionate. You know?
So your brand that you have on, and who is this? Is this
Yes, it's Frida, and it says "free to do as I please."
okay?
Yeah, so it's just a play on words. That clothing line will be coming out very soon. It'll be January. That'll be coming out where you can purchase shirts.
And is
You
this
will
your
purchase.
brand also?
Yes, it's my
Oh.
brand. It's under the Suited company, but it's going to be named something different. So
Okay.
yeah, so a lot of things. Music, writing music as well too. I'm working with some artists who sing, and I'm helping them with their songs and putting things together. So
So do you also write music for productions, film productions?
not yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to save it for mine and see how it turns out, and
Okay.
then I'll venture out to being hired
Okay.
to do
We
those type of
we
things.
look forward to seeing more of your first.
Yeah.
And that's the horror that you're looking
Yes.
at doing first.
Yes, definitely. The first thing that's coming out, which will probably be in December, is the cooking show.
Okay.
And it's called Cabinet Cookers.
Cabinet cookers.
Yeah, with me and my son. So we basically just pull things out of the cabinet that mom had put in
Okay.
there.
I was going to ask, is there a certain particular genre of food you're going to be cooking? So it's whatever's in the cupboard.
Whatever's in the
huh?
cupboard. We pull it out.
Look, might be one carrot in there. But
We got to figure it out, So
Oh,
yeah, so it helps us figure things out. And,
that's
use our brain.
awesome. And you know what? That's bringing him into your environment
Definitely,
and teach. I mean, this may be something that he wants to do later on in life.
maybe. But
Even-
he's been there since he was little. The very first play I done, he was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where can our audience find you?
You can find me at Titus_Covington on Instagram or Titus Covington on Facebook. And most of the things that I'm pushing is going to be on ParadoxUniverse.net.
Okay. Awesome. Well, it was such a pleasure having you here today.
Pleasure's mine. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you for joining us.
Most definitely.
And thank you for joining us today here on Desertwood Days. And we will catch you next time.
Definitely.